What's up YouTube? Today we're going to be changing the oil on this 2018 Polaris Sportsman 450 HO. I bought this oil change kit on Amazon for $35 and I'm going to put a link in the description to it below. It came with the needed 2 quarts of Polaris PS4 5W50 motor oil and this Polaris engineered oil filter, part number 2520799. This replaces the discontinued stock oil filter, part number 2521424. To get started, we're going to fire up our machine and let it idle for 2 minutes. Okay, we've let the machine warm up for 2 minutes. Now I'm going to get under here and give you a look at the oil plug, which requires a 6mm Allen or hex key to remove. Okay, now I'm going to get under here and crack this oil plug open. I should be using a 6mm Allen socket, but my 6mm was missing from my kit. Instead of giving up, I decided to give my 6mm Allen T-handle a try. Surprisingly, I was able to crack the plug open fairly easily and get the job done. Now it's time to change the oil filter, which you can see is tucked deep in here between a block and a hard place. I tried to remove the filter by hand, but it was just too tight. I decided to give my smallest oil filter wrench a try. I struggled with this for about 5 minutes, but the space was just too tight and I was unable to get it to bite. Thankfully, I had this strap wrench, which is just small enough to get in there and break it free. Now, so you don't have to suffer like I did, I put a link in the description below to a pair of oil filter pliers my buddy recommended. He has the same quad as me, and he told me that these made a world of difference in getting the filter out quickly. Okay, here it is out of here. See, this is that original part number 2521424 that is discontinued. Now that the oil filter has been removed and all of the oil is drained out, it is time to reinstall the oil plug. It is recommended that you replace the copper drain plug washer, but my kit didn't include one. Because I didn't have one, I just cleaned up my washer and made sure it was free of burrs and debris. I started the drain plug by hand and then I was able to crank the plug back down with my 6mm T-handle Allen. Again, ideally you would be using a 6mm Allen socket wrench. Now that the oil plug has been reinstalled, we're going to install the new oil filter. Take some fresh oil and apply it to the rubber gasket on the new filter. This will ensure that you get a good seal and avoid damaging the rubber gasket during installation. Before you install the new filter, you want to make sure that the oil filter housing is clean and clear of any dirt and debris. I'm sorry I didn't get any footage of installing the new filter, but the space was just too tight. All you got to do is screw the filter in with your hand, and once the rubber seal hits the metal surface, you just have to give the filter another half a turn to snug it down. Now I'm going to take a pair of pliers and remove the dipstick. I like to use a pair of pliers because the dipstick is located in a place that's hard to reach, and sometimes it's a little difficult to crack it open with just your fingertips. Once you crack it free, go ahead and unscrew the dipstick and take it all the way out. Be sure to put it somewhere safe where it will be free of any dirt or debris. Now we've inserted our funnel where we removed the dipstick. The Sportsman 450 holds exactly 2 quarts of oil, so we're going to go ahead and apply both quarts at this time. After we've added our oil and replaced the dipstick, we want to start our machine and let it run for 2 minutes. After it's ran for 2 minutes, we want to turn the machine off and check both our oil plug and oil filter for any signs of leaks. After checking for any oil leaks, the last step is to pull the dipstick once more and make sure the oil is at the full line. And that's it. We've completed the oil change on our 2018 Polaris Sportsman 450. I want to thank you if you stayed and watched this video to the end, and if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Again, I put a link in the description to the oil change kit and oil filter wrench shown in this video. Well, that's it for me. Thanks for watching and have a great day.